gathered here in historic Harvard Hall in no less venerable the old yard at Harvard.
So I wanted to talk a little bit about innovation, since this is the innovation, and in particular about two words. And one of those words is innovation, but the other word is the opposite of innovation, and that's called invention. And most people confuse those two. They think they're the same or closely related. I'm going to argue that they are opposites. And here's why I think they're opposites. And so when I think about startups and the role I've played, I've been part personally of 40 startups, and I've advised about another 500 over the decades. And they were big startups and tended to be reasonably successful. I'm 34 out of 40 right now, and they employ about 300,000 people around the world, and the combined companies are worth about $90 billion. So I got a plan, and what made them work was we didn't invent things. We innovated. We solved actual problems. We applied knowledge to solve a problem, in particular, problems that people would pay to have solved.
So again, my name is Bernie Navarro. But the story of the LB Academy is a pretty good story. Again, I received my ALM in 1998 from ALM in government from Harvard, and after that, I started in the finance business and in the mortgage business, and right now I have a private equity firm named Benworth Capital Partners. We raise capital and put it into bridge lending in projects, in real estate projects. And the Latin Builders came together 44 years ago by a group of Cuban exiles which felt that they needed to come together, they needed to bond, they needed to pool their resources, both economically and politically, because when they arrived in this country, they felt that they didn't know the language, they didn't have money, and they were seeing some discrimination, so they felt they needed to pool their resources to create a united front. And the beginning story of Miami is embedded in the Latin Builders Association. So in 2012, I become president of that association. But the whole community was part of our plan. The whole community felt that we were doing something great, and the whole community embraced the idea. So there's a great need in our school. It is a Title I school, so 89% of our students are on free or reduced lunch. So there's a great need for the population where we serve, but those children have evolved amazingly, and they're ready to take over the world.